the chairman, and very supportive. He is in the new fields like Industry 4.0 and so on. And I took the lead approach in 2016 in this university, and I think I want to go my background, yeah. So we've got list of faculty members here. We have got Prof. Suresh, then we have Dr. Nawi, we have David Bapka, Prof. Jeffrey Williams from STEL, Dr. Kyrie, Dr. Jin. These are all the people who are in a special field of expertise. Yeah. And our specialization, we focus on logistics and supply chain, and I think Dr. Suresh knows that's my today, so very highly focused on that. And then the next is we look at business. So in logistics, we actually adopt university in Malaysia when it comes to logistics and supply chain study. And we have opened up a chapter in Malaysia for ISEA. ISEA is an international supply. And they have a presence in 42 countries in the world. So we are taking the lead in Malaysia, and I'm also appointed as the council member for ISEA Global in the US for standards. And our business program, yes, not just only fulfilling the local recognition and accreditation. Education, we look to become double crown school of business in the future. We are working with the Cage Business School. Cage Business School is a triple crown in the world with AACSB, INWIS, and AMBA accreditation. So I've been a visiting faculty to Cage Business School. I think from Danraj, when I was even in Games, I used to travel my classes. So with that connection, we are getting the Cage Business School MBA to Malaysia. This will be the first triple crown MBA which will be run in Malaysia. We are going to offer this to our local market first, and once we go through the learning curve, then we will offer this to the international. Next is the IT. By ITU, International Telecommunication Union, have established a center of expertise on IPv6 and Industry 4.0. So we have got a center for Industry 4.0, and we continuously work on publishing good research articles, and also we are working with the industry guys like Daikin and Bosch on Industry 4.0. Next, we also offer professional certificates that comes from the respective professional bodies like CMI from UK, ISEA, JSS, and IBM. This is a value-added thing that we also provide to our master students, MBA students, as well as MSc students and PhD students. And then we have this Institute of Postgraduate Studies, where it is headed by Professor Jeffrey Williams, the Dean of Postgraduate Studies. And we have got today we have roughly about 240 PhD students here, mainly focusing on management, IT, and or supply system. These are the areas of expertise. Yeah, and we also have very good international students doing PhD with us. Um, I'm going to take you through the global outreach, what we are, where we are today. So in terms but we managed to get into the ranking of first rank, number one for international experience. Yes, and for teaching and learning, we went through five-star. We got a five-star in 2018, and we are waiting for the announcement for 2021. Yes, this is the acceptance of membership of AACSB and also EQUIS. And in terms of global recognition, we are also accredited by ASIC and also IIP Council for Blockchain. So we provide blockchain certification.
And for international recognition, we are already registered with the All India University Association of Indian Universities, and we are a member there. And with that, we have a couple of students coming from India doing PhD with us on the area of IT and Industry 4.0 and supply chain management, who are sponsored by the Indian government.
Yeah.
And
And similarly, we
also
also
recognized
recognized
and
and
sponsored
sponsored
by
by
some
some
students
students
coming
coming
from
from
Sri
Sri
Lanka
Lanka
and
and
Ghana
Ghana
and
and also
Nepal.
Nepal.
Our
Our
partners,
partners,
we have a
we have a
presence in
presence in
China, very
China,
strong
very strong
presence in
presence in
China.
China.
Indeed, in
In
Shanghai, we've
Shanghai,
got
we've got
about
about
close to
close to
250
250
students doing
students
our
doing our
MBA in
MBA in
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
And
And
in Chengdu, we've got
Chengdu,
about
we've got
100
about 100
students.
students.
And in
And in
Xi'an, we've got
Xi'an, we've got
about
about
50 students
50
doing
students doing
PhD
PhD
with
with
us
us
from
from
Shanghai,
Shanghai,
from
from
China.
China.
And the
And the
PhD
PhD
is also
is also
sponsored by
sponsored by
China
China
government.
government. Yeah.
And we have a
And we have a
presence in
presence in
Vietnam,
Vietnam,
Myanmar,
Myanmar,
Sri
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka.
In
In
India, we are
India, we are
working with
working with
Calcutta,
Calcutta,
the Globe Seed
Globe
Business
Seed
School in
Business School in
Calcutta.
Calcutta.
I
I think the
think the
founder is
founder is Das
Das
Gupta.
Gupta.
So we
So
are
we are
working with
working
them,
with them,
and
and
we've got
we've got
about
about
150 MBA
150
students
MBA
studying
students
in
studying in
Calcutta,
Calcutta,
going through
going
our
through our
MBA
MBA
program in
program
supply
in supply
chain
chain management
specialization.
specialization.
We also have
We also have
presence in
presence in
Nigeria
Nigeria
and
and
also
also
in
in
Ghana. So these
Ghana.
are our
These are our
international
international
presence.
presence. Yeah.
Um,
Um,
well,
well,
that's all
that's
about
all about
Suresh and
Suresh and
team.
team.
Just
Just
a
a
quick
quick
overview
overview of
of Malaysia
Malaysia
University of
University of
Science and
Science and
Technology.
Technology. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Back
Back
to
to
Dr.
Dr.
Sorun.
Sorun. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. That was excellent insights into Malaysia University of Science and Technology, and we're very inspired and motivated to work with you even more. May I request Mr. P. Nagesh, Team Management, give us a brief about MoU. Before this, also, it's been a small change. We would like to play a JSS corporate video first.
the management studies. This is the campus here. Yeah, the campus is here. I missed that after the class.
Attracting students.
That's loud. Computer.
Thank you.
Hmm.
So and now request Professor P. Nagesh to brief us about the activities. Over to you, sir.
Seeking the blessings of His Holiness Swamiji and offering my best wishes to the officials of the University of Malaysia and Science and Technology University and the authorities of JSS Science and Technology. The MoU between JSS Science and Technology University of Mysore and Malaysia Institute of Science and Technology, Malaysia. Key objectives of this MoU is providing opportunities for students to pursue their studies worldwide and promote research in the field of management and technology. The MoU emphasizes one, to provide a student exchange program which intends to promote the exchange and cooperation in academic areas of research and teaching in the area of emerging technology and management studies. Also to collaborate between both the universities in research, publications, teaching, organizing joint conferences and other areas of research. And the MoU also highlights on to collaborate the projects, especially granting aid projects and research work which will bring the value of the research. Also to publish the research papers in the international journals, conferences collectively in all the areas, and to organize the quantum certification program and courses, joint seminars, webinars, conferences, so for the benefit of the students in both the countries and all other initiatives which comes from time to time, this is the emerging areas of the science and technology as well as the management studies may be considered for research as well as the teaching program. Thank you.
MoU that we are going to sign today. May I now request our beloved director, Dr. P. Suresh, to address the gathering.
President Prem Kumar Anand and all the distinguished committee members and registrar, provost, deans. Once again, a very good morning to all of you. It's indeed a great pleasure for me to give a little bit of overview about our university and as well as share some of our thoughts and vision for the future, which I think is very important for the our collaboration to move forward and build the next steps associated with that. JSS Science and Technology University, as a university, is a very young university. It was established only in 2016. But the college which is there, it is 7 decades old. So actually, like the, I do not know whether you are aware of the Indian system. We were an affiliating college first till a certain time, and then you become a university after a period of time. So we were a part of the Visvesvaraya Technological University up to 2016 as an affiliated college. But in that 7 decades, as it was known earlier as SJ College of Engineering, it had made a global footprint with a lot of alumni going out and achieving excellence. So after that, to ensure that we are able to move further with internationalization, cooperation, and other things, we established this university where the Science and JSS College of Engineering became a part of the university itself. It was subsumed into it. As you saw from the video presentation, there are all departments, computer science, information science, polymer science, environment, all the core engineering departments, and of course the younger departments that are coming in as artificial intelligence and robotics are the newer departments that have been added, and we are aiming to move towards that. We have about nearly 250 plus strong faculty with more than about 50% of them with PhDs and distinguished careers in our university as well as elsewhere, and they have come and joined here with us. And the campus has about 6,000 students coming from different parts of Karnataka, India, and also overseas. In fact, at one point of time, we were the major engineering and technology provider providing education for African countries. A lot of students from African countries used to come here and undergo their engineering program and go under the Government of India scheme. They were all invited here to be a part of the thing. But over a period of time, I think the African universities have established engineering programs, and only we get a few scholars coming and going now, not in big groups coming and participating. The future of this university, we are looking at identified areas that will be of future importance to us, and we are encouraging all these departments, whether it is computer science or information science or environmental science, whichever the departments may be there, to get involved in these segments which we are looking at. One of the important segments which we are looking at, or sectors we are looking at, is health tech and med tech. How all these departments, whether it is computer science or whether it is electronics department, because a lot of future investment and growth is going to happen in the health technologies and medical technologies. So our focus is to get these departments to get in whatever discipline, core discipline they are having, how their application can benefit the health technologies and medical technologies. And the second area which we are looking at is, the future sciences or future technologies that will emerge, like the electrical vehicles we are looking at today, or the alternate energy resources. So these are the second area which we are focusing, and these two areas we are having some very good international cooperations with the industries, and these two areas are going to take us to the next level in the engineering sciences and technology. Regarding business studies, again we are focused towards how the evolving scenario, particularly in these type of challenging situations, the business school prepares the graduates to adapt and move forward to the next requirements of the world, however it will be feasible. And for that, again, we are imbibing the challenges that are there in the health sciences, in the healthcare of the people, the job employability of the graduates, the economic slowdown that may take place, and challenges in the coming few I think this impact will go at least for a decade more before all the countries can go back. So our business schools are focusing on that, preparing graduates to understand these challenges and move forward. And for this, to achieve this, we have formed an acronym in our university. We call it the TIDE, T-I-D-E. This TIDE is going to focus on 4 areas. One is technology, how technology will be pervasive in all the areas, whichever we are looking at. Technology will be part of every breath of our life. So technology is going to be there. T stands for that in the TIDE. And I for internationalization. I think this is one such step where we are going to work with universities and industries overseas and try to understand global requirement, global challenges, and try to become a part of this whole vision. Like, is it possible for JSS JSS Science and Technology University and MUST to collaborate together and look at one of the emerging areas where we can try to work. Like, for example, we have a great leader and expert in technology and logistics and transportation, which is a major problem in our country. Therefore, a major problem in the country. I think we can gain a lot from your rich experience there and try to do it. Similarly, in areas like health tech and med tech, where we are doing well here, we can share these experiences with the schools there and we can try to work. So internationalization is going to be the next way forward, where the worlds are going to come together. And third is diversity. And D stands for diversity, both gender diversity, the global population, and bringing more and more international culture into our universities, diversity. So that is the focus. So we are already working on that. What is the diversity of our students? What is the diversity of our faculty? What is the diversity of our interaction with the different parts of the world? It's not that we always look towards the West for learning. We can look towards the East and other areas also to learn and share experiences. So diversity is going to be the thing. And the last one is environment, because whatever we want to leave for the future, for the next generations and legacies, environment is something which people are going to remember for us. Whatever technology we may provide, whatever advances we may bring, but if we neglect the environment and leave it, the future is going to blame us for whatever we have done. So we are going to give a lot of emphasis on environment related things, and for this we have adopted the sustainable development goals in our university system. So all our research, all our academic programs, all our initiatives which will take place, we try to see how are we aligning ourselves with the sustainable development goals, whether it is alleviation of poverty or employment generation or bringing global cooperation, removing hunger. All these things will align with the sustainable development goals. So the third and fourth, that is diversity and environment, will automatically address many of the 17 sustainable development goals which the UN has given. So we have been participating also in the impact rankings of PHE. I would definitely encourage us to go towards that, and we can have a session where we can share our experiences in the impact ranking, which is open, unlike the THE world ranking, which has got certain other criteria. Impact ranking is open to universities based on whatever good work we are doing on bringing about the sustainable development goals thing, and we can share our experience. We can have one day sort of a session where all your key people can get involved and understand how do we move forward. We can share that to you. So TIDE is going to be our acronym and future, and TIDE is going to help us tide over many more hurdles in the coming years. So I think with this I would stop here and thank you again, and I'd like to say to the leadership there that how honored and privileged we feel that we are going to sign an MoU with one of the oldest universities in Malaysia, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Ideas and giving us time and clarity about what we can expect in future, some exciting times for the universities. May I now request Professor S.K. Dhanaraj to address again, please.
Good morning, one and all. With the permission of Chair, let me send my warm greetings to the team led by Professor Prem Kumar Rajgopal, the President of MUST, and Salamat Datang to JSS STU. So, a few words I could recall, and I recall my fond memories in working with Professor Prem Kumar Rajgopal and also Dr. Ravi that I know. We are in AIMS and Tuan and other members. Thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to converge in a platform where we can sign an MoU between these two emerging and great universities. With the acquaintance, when I approached with the permission of Professor Suresh, I approached Professor Prem Kumar Rajgopal, then he immediately accepted. Why don't we do it? And there's no problem anytime. So this has happened 10 months back, I think so, because of the COVID. As the chairman said, it took a long time. And but meanwhile, we were doing some activities. Maybe the president knows. Presidents also addressed our students of JSS Center for Management Studies, special talk on logistics and supply chain management. I know, Prof, that is your your area and to portray. And when I was there, you talk about EQUIS, AMBA, CSB, which is a very new phonical word for me at that time, 10 years back. Maybe used to it. Recently, I am also insisting my dean and the HOD of CM Center for Management Studies to go for such rankings, global rankings as early as possible, where this collaboration also will help in that. And I'm very glad to associate as a registrar of JSS Science and Technology University, Prof. And this university is actually in the region, is a pioneer and first to start the engineering program in computer science and engineering in 86 during that time. So it's a very, proven legacy of 7 decades. And throughout the world, our alumni is very strong there. And that is actually what we call a very strong point for our university. And we ran about more than 14 UG programs and about 23 postgraduate programs and also PhD programs. This is what I just wanted to add. And looking forward to have a very wonderful cooperation between the universities to jumpstart with management studies and to continue with the information technology and other areas as our chair said that Chair of STU now today said that we can look to collaborate in the area of supply chain and logistic management, and also we can think of some joint programs, be it a certification program, be it diploma programs, or be it any twinning sort of a program. It's a private, ours is a private university. Once we get the approval from our government of Karnataka, we are allowed to do such what we call the dual university or dual learning programs, twinning programs. So looking forward, I thank all my colleagues here, and I thank my Honorable Pro-Chancellor of JSS HER and Director of Technical Education for taking his time to present here and to witness the signing ceremony between these two universities. And I thank my principal, my deans, my joint director, and all my colleagues who are all here for this ceremony. Thank you very much for making it happen, and we look forward to go ahead.
Thank you very much. We will now be signing the Memorandum of Understanding between JSS Science and Technology University, JSS Technical Institution Campus, Mysuru, and Malaysia University of Science and Technology, Block E, NCOM Strand Garden Office, Petalan Jaya, Selangor, Malaysia. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Respected President, we'll sign here. At the same time, maybe your copy you can sign, then later we exchange.
Sure.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah,
Perfect.
We will send it over to you from
Jefferson, we will also do the same. We will sign in that, maybe we can send that back, or we will post you.
We can post this and they can post us, so we'll keep our own copies.
Okay.
Congratulations and thank you very much for the signing of the MoU between the two universities. We look forward to a lot of exciting times in the future, 22 and onwards. And may I now request Professor P. Nagesh to deliver the thanks.
So congratulations again, Professor Prem Kumar, and congratulations to all the committee members and deans and executive committee there. Congratulations to all of you, and look forward to some exciting times ahead. Definitely. And likewise, I am waiting to go out. It's been 2 years since I've gone out of the country. Otherwise, I will be usually traveling at least 5-6 countries in a year. But 2 years I have not gone out anywhere.
And I'm happy that you are still
President of the Policy Council of India. Very happy and congratulations to you. Yeah.
Thanks.
So each of you will visit to Center for Management Studies here in this campus. Only you come.
Yes.
That was
2013.
13.
Campus.
Do you know what is the comment given by Dr. Hamid? Dr. Hamid,
I love it.
you have not aged even 1 day. That's the same government that happened in
You haven't changed.
The same.
You also talk.
This is quite now. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for the Thank you.
We'd like to express the vote of thanks on this occasion of MoU. I express my sincere thanks to Professor Dr.